Hello, everybody.
Penis.
2XP.
I agree. Cock and ball. Torture.
God damn it. Just add 2XP to your sheets. Just leave me be while I try to do the reintroduction. Alright, everybody. Welcome back, welcome back. Happy to have you all here. Remember, all these people who are doing this shenaniganry, well, you should definitely give them some follows and some love, because we would really appreciate that. But before we get back into it, I want to let Effie just have a moment to talk to everybody here in chat and, give a little update for everyone and just say her piece while I get a few things sorted on the back end. So, Effie, if you want to go ahead and take the reins here for a second.
Yeah. Now that I'm not a crying mess, I'd really like to thank you guys for everything. You guys have been just fantastic, and I love you very much. We are going to continue on with the September plans. We're going to get that all sorted out. And we're going to do a bunch of stuff for that. And I've got a few other things to announce. And I was going to announce them, but then my Discord thingy kind of got messed up. So please make sure you're in the new Discord if you're not, because you'll miss some announcements for things. Also tomorrow I will be doing Aether, and then afterwards we're just gonna do a movie night. I'm not gonna stream, we're just gonna hang out in the Discord and watch some stuff. It's been kind of a long last 24 hours, and it's Labor Day tomorrow anyway, so I think I just want to record the session and then watch some movies with you guys and hang out for a while, if that's okay with you guys. So you're all invited. It's not going to be in VR or anything fancy, it's just going to be into the Discord. So we will make that happen. And thank you again for everybody here. Toxic, thank you so much for the raid. Sorry that we're BRB. So anyway, Silver, you ready?
Yep, I am indeed. I
Excellent,
also would like
excellent.
to remind you guys again that the Discord link is in chat to get to the new one. Yes, Effie was hacked, unfortunately, last night, and as part of what happened, the hackers stole a not insignificant amount of money from her, and they also deleted her Discord. So, if you guys could please rejoin the Discord, we thank you. You don't need to ride the struggle bus to help with the recoup of the scamming, however.
Please don't ride the struggle bus.
Yes. Yes. We've so if you look to my right, you'll see that the Goblin Bullshit Pool is now at 107, with a fair number of contributions over that into the night. So don't worry, you guys did more than enough help to recuperate from that experience. So thank you very much. Nobody else needs to feel obligated to make contributions. If you do like to make contributions, however, we will not be opposed to it, but just please remember, we don't want you to ride the struggle bus for our sake. Like, make sure that you have the means to provide the contributions, and we really appreciate my left. What do you mean, War Bandit? Like, okay, my face, sure. All right.
Wow.
All right, if you want to get technical, you little shit, sure. Sure, it's on my... You know what? War Bandit earned everybody 2 XP. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You happy, War Bandit? You did this. This is you. You're... Yeah, uppity little shit. Anyways... yes, don't ride the struggle bus. Sugar bish. I'm riding the struggle bus verbally. Yeah, don't ride struggle Gus.
No, not
He's
the
struggling
struggle Gus.
I mean, Gus just got back on his feet. Don't ride him.
Giggity. Anyways, yeah, if you guys do like what you see and like to support what we're doing, we do not oppose the contributions, which you can provide through donations, subscriptions, or bits. However, again, please make sure you're operating within your means. We don't want you to put yourself out there just to help us with expenses and stuff, and to help Effie from her recoup. We more than enough have done that tonight, and you can just settle in and enjoy what we've got here. But I do highly recommend that you share word of our project and try to get more people engaged with it where you can, because the bigger our audience and the more people who support us, the cooler, craziest shit we can facilitate for this campaign. Right now, we've been getting a lot of really good support and engagement. We really thank you guys, but it can always go up further. So just remember, tell your friends, kick down the local Legion Hall's door and be like, hey, you sad drunks, who wants to watch some goblins? Don't do that, though. You might get arrested. Anyway, this is bad life advice aside. I think we're probably ready to go back into our adventure. Goblins, are you guys ready to resume what is happening here in the basement of the garrison?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Well then, let me go ahead and resume the ambience that we were sticking with there for the moment. And I will go ahead and switch us back over. So, hide this screen. Bam! Okay. So players. My dear players. Right now we're dealing with a little bit of an issue, and that is a good chunk of you are in a big old fucking dog pile, no pun intended, as a result of some magical shenanigans with an unconscious were-rat. The other were-rat has basically given up the fight and is giving up his position on things, and the Shroud is... She's sitting there thinking, should I try to pry them apart, or should I just kind of let this go its own way? And Snooty, you're kind of looking at Vachetti for a moment there, and Vachetti is looking at the were-rat like he's like barely like let go of his throat. He's still kind of strangling him. Do you have anything you want to say, Snooty, as it looks like he's still kind of strangling the were-rat, or you have other priorities?
So, are you gonna eat that, or?
Fuck's sakes. Vachetti snaps out of it for a bit and lessens his grip on the creature's throat as it starts coughing, and basically like being like, thank you. And he looks down and goes, what do you mean? Oh, no. Snooty, you don't want to eat something like this. And then he leans in close to the were-rat's face and he says, vermin like this will give you gas.
Oh, okay.
So he sets
She's
the
just like
were-rat...
nodding her head.
He sets the were-rat down and slams it, holding onto its shoulders against the wall, and goes, so, you're trying to break into my storage, huh? There's a lot in there that you're not allowed access to. There's a lot in there that I'm not allowed access to. The sheriff would like to have a conversation with you, and before he does, I just want to know, are you going to have a nice, pleasant conversation with the sheriff? Or am I going to have to make sure that he speaks to you from the infirmary after what I do to your fucking legs? And the were-rat just kind of looks around a little bit, and he just goes, yeah, whatever you want, I just please stop joking me. And as that's going on, the other group over here, which are now very intimately associated with one another and the were-rat, who wants to make any kind of choice in that pile? I'll just leave it open to whoever speaks first. Ah, yes.
The pressure.
Alright. I will choose one of you then. Desi, what would you like to do, if anything? Right now, you're very much so entangled with Dixie and Newt and this were-rat. So you guys have created just like a horrible mess, and the only one who was pulled free of the pile is Steve, and the Shroud is like, she looks like she wants to help, but she's also like, these goblins are like cursed or some shit, and she looks hesitant to help further.
It is the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends screaming, oh yeah!
Alright, so you say that, and then any actions you want to take, or are you just resigning yourself to being a goblin dog in a pile?
I'm gonna try to goblin doggo my way out. So.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Hey.
not a toggle, my doggo. Let's get out of here.
Hey, there you go. So you managed to free yourself over next to Shroud and Steve, pulling yourself free from the tangle, leaving the others there. Anything else you'd like to say, Desi, or shall I go on to the others?
You know, let's see. Turned away from all of it like a blind man, but I sat on a fence, but it didn't work. My brain is broken, so now, in this corner, I will twerk.
With that, the effect of your sing-song debuff wears off. Meanwhile, Dixie, what do you want to do about your current predicament?
Let it out! Let it out! Stop! Get away from me! You know, I'll just do the classic roll. Oh, good.
Oh, good. Any goblin bullshit with that, or are you?
Nope.
Yeah. All right. Fair.
I don't think I'll get much better. That's kind of like, oh god, that's my best roll yet.
So Dixie, you're still very much so stuck to this rat and wrapped up around Newt and the rat. Newt, you're currently being held by like sticky hand and almost like a tongue harness in this pile, which is also keeping you like a foot above this mess from your usual disposition. So what would you like to do in this whole situation now that you're in this big pile up?
Newty, wake up! I don't like this. And I'm gonna do, would it be acrobatics to get out?
No,
Wait,
it's
I
an
have a
athletics
question really
test.
quick.
Yes?
So Newt is supposed to scream every time somebody says her name. Does that count if she said her own name?
No.
Oh, I said
only...
Newty.
And
Oh,
she said
okay.
Newty, but also her own name won't do it. But if anybody
Yeah, no
else
one-
says her name,
No one said my name yet, so.
correct.
Unless it wait, hold on. Silver,
What?
does it count for you?
No. NPCs that say your name, yes. Me saying it, no. Instead, I don't know how I don't know. No, no, none of you. No, shut up, chat.
Aka says it
Shut
counts.
up. Shut the fuck up. Just be quiet, chat. Get the quarter. Just be quiet. Why doesn't God count? I am a fucking metaphysical entity with no permanence on the world. Okay, shut the fuck up.
I got a 17 to get out.
All right. Jasmine's character frees herself.
Ah! Sorry, chat.
God damn it. Jasmine's character frees
Who?
herself from the.
Who's Jasmine?
Newt, you free yourself from the. Fucking have it. Have your 2 XP. Take it. I don't even care. Just fuck it. You're on my eyes now. By the way, if anybody wanted it, I have a new fucking animated emote on my channel. If you guys want the fucking... There's an emote that goes with all this now. So if anybody wants to get that, you're welcome to grab it from my subscription emotes on my fucking channel. But... no. Shush. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. God damn it. Anyways, Newt... You pull yourself free from the entanglement. Where would you like to move to?
There.
Alright. Finally, after all this untangling, the Shroud walks over, and as she does so, she goes over to help Dixie get her hands unstuck from the unconscious were-rat, and the were-rat over here is just, like, very much so just, like, you know, we're good, we're cool. Like, trying his absolute best not to be any kind of threat or problem. There are 2 things I would like. Snooty, first I would like you to give me a perception roll, please. Alright, cool. That'll help me, with a little bit of something. And then as this the reason the perception roll is relevant I'll come to in a second. But next I'm also going to give Shroud her, additional for the attempt to... Okay, cool. Well, now she's stuck to you, Dixie. Great. Good. Love it. She wasn't exactly sure what the problem was with you being entangled, and she decided to solve the problem by grabbing your hand, and kind of fell over into the pile by the weight of the were-rat here, so we'll come back to that. But the reason I had you roll that roll, Snooty, is for something that I'll get to in a minute, but before we do, I just want to Well, unfortunately, it didn't really work out. So the suspenseful music I had in mind, I could not find again. So we'll just have to stick with what I have going on for just general ambience. I guess I could go with dungeon ambience. We can do that at least. Let's go with. Oh God, I'm such a mess when it comes to my audio. Hey, if anybody out there wants me to pay them to make me a functional, proper like playlist in Foundry, let me know because I'm willing to do that. Cool. And as we're doing that, there we go. That's what I wanted. Oh God, it's so loud. Anyways, sorry everybody. As you are taking your time and getting your shit together after that encounter, all of you can hear the familiar voice of Titus Scarnetti drifting in from the area beyond into the jail cells themselves. And he goes, judging by the chaos I'm hearing out there, is it safe to assume that that's my little goblin friends? Who wants to react?
I don't remember us being your friend.
He kind of chuckles a bit to himself and says, well, that's quite rude. Didn't you help me get out of this cell once before?
You kidnapped me and then threw me, so I stabbed you.
Yes,
Wait, is it in this room that it's coming from?
It is. The door is closed at the minute, so you can hear the voice coming through that door. So if you want to
Draws
open
club.
it, yeah. Do you go through
And-
or?
Newt draws club and hit door.
Stop it! Stop this! Stop this at once! I demand a cessation of these fucking Nat 20 door shenanigans.
Newt doesn't like doors, apparently.
Why?
We didn't have doors in my village.
Fuck it.
You're
Give me
lucky
an
to have a sheet.
Give me an exclamation mark D20 chat. I'm putting some of her fucking chaotic magical energy into this. So go ahead. All right, it's a 3. You want some goblin bullshit on that chat roll? Or... Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, one more reroll, please, everybody from chat. Exclamation mark D20. Oh, fuck it. Hey, there you go. No. No. No.
Oh God, it's right next to me.
Magnet Goblin, go. Newt, you smash the door with such force that it wasn't locked, and it flies open and just cracks on rusted hinges that have been here for a very long time. So it creates the effect of you clubbing down the door, hovering 1 foot above the ground, and as the door falls to the ground... Can I just take a moment to appreciate Newt's dramatic entrances? Thank you.
Also, remember that I knocked this door down with my hand foot.
You're right. You're right. Well, you look like a terrifying amalgamation of horror, then, as you're a floating, reverse-handed goblin who just knocks the door down, and a magical force just blows it open, and 2 things happen. 1, the door falls to the ground, revealing these 3 individuals. So I'll go ahead and readjust a little bit so everybody can see from home. And those 3 who are visible at the moment are all you can see, Newt. So currently that's all you're aware of at this juncture. And secondly, as Newt stands there triumphantly... Oh, sorry, did you want to turn back into Desi and not Desi Dog? Is that why you're doing that, Desi?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just hide this for now in case it becomes relevant
Okay.
again. For now, though, however, Newt, as you kick the door down and stand there triumphantly, Snooty just goes, whoop!
Sorry, hold on. It should have been.
There we go.
For those of you that don't know, that is a blurb that you could play.
Yes.
It is.
The snooty scream is a blurb that has been added to blurb as well. So you guys have Goblitzy adjacent and snooty scream that you can you can. Oh yes, go ahead, Newt.
As Snooty flies into me, Newt's gonna think that it's because Snooty's so excited about Newt defeating the door that Newt's gonna hug Snooty back because Newt thinks Snooty's just coming in for a hug.
So, wait, did you make a blurb of my bones as well? God damn it. Yeah, so...
My bones!
Hold on, I'm gonna replay that.
Yes.
Oh, it's called My Bones. Oh, okay. I thought it was called Snooty Scream, but it is My Bones. Yeah, so Newt, you have that reaction to Snooty, like, so literally the door comes down, you're standing there in all your glory. Titus, standing here, who you don't recognize, because you've never really met him, is flanked by two, like, were-rat-looking creatures. He looks like incredibly surprised at the door coming down, and then just watch Snooty, like, right next to Newt into an embrace, and Newt, you hug her in return, yes?
Yeah.
Snooty, as you're being flung into Newt's embrace, you notice two things. One, the were-rat, as Vachetti is distracted by this is all going on, the were-rat is taking out a small dagger, and looks like he's about to jab it into Vachetti. The other is that, well, on a quick glance into the room, you only see two of the supposed four were-rats. So, what would you like to say?
I am going to chuck my staff of barf as I'm being magnetically thrown into Newt at the were-rat.
Okay. Okay, you can give me a dexterity roll, which we'll call, for you, a thievery, I guess, or an acrobatics, whichever you really prefer.
They're the same, it's fine. Oh, goblin bullshit, go.
Alright. Hey!
Yeah! Let's go!
There you go. Also, Sarp and Toxic, thank you very much for the bits contributions. We really appreciate that. We're getting close to another goblin bullshit point. I've been keeping track of it because it's been a little hard for other elements to be factored into it, so don't worry, but at every contribution you guys make increases the goblin bullshit pool. So, Snooty, you are going to become transparent
That's
in this
fine.
whole process, too. So, you're still visible, but see-through. Desi,
Can I roll for that attack then? Because I want the barf stick to like actually do something to Rat.
So unfortunately, the throw would not beat his AC,
Cry.
but it does definitely bring attention to him. So you throw, you get like, ugh, and you quickly react by being like, "Ugh, stick, go!" And the were-rat dodges it, and Vachetti, having seen the effects of this fucking stick, goes, "Ugh!" as he avoids it like a fucking plague, and looks at the were-rat who has his dagger in his hand, looking surprised that this stick went by, and Vachetti just looks at him, and the were-rat just drops the dagger, and Vachetti just strides forward and fucking clocks him across the face. So I'm going to do a, oh, he has a different weapon set. Okay, well, we're just going to do it as a strength roll. That is going to have a much more significant bonus to it. Alright, it doesn't do enough to knock him the fuck out, but he definitely just, like, brings his fist across the guy's face. And, it's not enough of a blow to create any lasting impact, but he just kind of stumbles backwards and is like, ah. Meanwhile, before Titus has a chance to respond to this shenaniganry, a goblin who he's never seen before, now attached by a goblin I'm pretty sure he knows, but is also a translucent version, therefore potentially thinking it is the ghost of Snooty, on a possibility. Dixie, you are embroiled in a clusterfuck of Shroud and Were-Rat right now. Any other options you'd like to try to do, or have you resigned your fate to now being part of the Katamari Damashi?
Of course I don't resign my fate. Those are my arms. And to my knowledge, Newt still has fucking Frank.
Yeah, Frank's still on my head.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my tongue back, I guess. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I'll just make another attempt at getting free?
If you have a way to do it that would argue using a different stat, I might let you. Otherwise, then yes, you'll just have to make another athletics test.
You can make another athletics test.
All right, cool, perfect.
Cool.
just sit with that. Yeah, all right. She cries softly. Shroud is going. She's like pulling. So she's like decided that Dixie, she's just gonna at least pick you up and kind of like try to carry you in attachment to her. But she can't get you detached from the were-rat. So she's just like, like dragging you and the were-rat as she's just trying to like fix this issue. So it's still kind of a bit of an awkward pile. Desi, any actions you'd like to take, or are you just staying farther away from the sticky magnetic shenanigans?
Yeah, so I have a thing that I would like to do. I'm just going to pardon. Excuse me. Do you remember that tear gas bomb that they made last session?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that in there with them, and then I'm gonna shut the door.
Well, to shut the door, you'll have to go near Newt.
That's okay. I will make the sacrifice. I will throw the bomb first.
All right. So, go ahead and roll. Fuck, what would that even count as?
Is sort of a bomb.
Yeah, I guess the same to hit for your Alchemist Fire would work fine, and we'll just use a different profile. So just use the strike for the Alchemist Fire, because it would be the same
Okay.
for throwing it, to see how well you
Gotcha.
chuck it in there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. So what was the intended kind of overlapping effects here? Is there anything mechanically you have to explain it, or?
Yeah, I used the wrong bomb. It's supposed to be a blight bomb, but that one
Oh.
wasn't ready.
Okay.
So sorry. It was
That's
supposed
okay.
to be this bomb,
Yeah, no worries.
which does poison damage. The intended effect was to combine several of those bombs with a smoke bomb to make a larger smoke pool that
Okay.
did just poison damage. It wasn't going to kill anybody with any explosions, but it was going to gas them out.
Okay, so you want to reduce the concentrated burst effect to instead create like an area that spreads
Yeah.
out and causes like.
Yeah. So no upfront damage, just the poison.
Okay, so basically.
So like if I go like this.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll ignore that because that was a test.
Yeah. But
Okay, here, blah, 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 10-foot radius, blah, 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 smoke, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. So what we'll say is that it provokes them to... I'll alter that to make, like, an official stat for it in the future, but for now, I think what it'll do is it'll create the effects of a smoke bomb while also prompting fortitude saves.
yes, because it does, like, I don't know why it's not saying what it has. I turned
It's all
smoke...
good.
Oh, I didn't. There we go.
I do want to do a little measurement here. So more or less the area around it, we'll say, is kind of like central to where they are here.
Yeah, persistent damage, poison, 1d4.
Okay, so you still want it to have a persistent damage element too, it's just that the
Yeah,
intention
no,
is to be like, more or less tear gas.
Yes, that is why I used 3 of them.
Okay, perfect, then I'm totally allowing this. Then go ahead, chat, can I get an exclamation mark D20 for a factor that I need a 50-50 settled on as well for this? Just what comes to my mind. So just somebody in chat, just one little lowercase exclamation. Okay, cool. That works. Okay, so it spreads around the area. And technically, I make 4 fortitude saves. So, first we're gonna go... God damn it, Ash! Can you copy the link to that image and share it in the chat for the rest of the class, please? Sorry, the group chat occasionally catches me off guard with some cursed shit. Oh shit, our link's still blocked? Damn it. That sucks. All right.
Oh no! Wait, what? Ash should have. Wait,
I have nothing.
Oh.
uh,
It's okay. I can do it. I'll copy the image link and paste it. There you go. So Ash posts this in the group chat and says, "Found the unicorn come." By the way, for those of you who are not familiar, that is an in-joke to something related to some characters in my other game, Tales of Dorota. So we do that on Saturdays, if you're interested in checking that out. For the time being, though, I'll just leave you to think why that's relevant. And as I'm doing that, let's go ahead and get a round of fortitude saves for the class to see who's currently affected by that and who isn't. Alright. Oh, damn, these guys are fucking tenacious. Well, maybe not that one. And what about this boy over here? Alright, so literally one of them starts getting, like, you know, like...
one of them did not hold their breath.
Sorry?
One of them did not hold their breath.
Yeah, the rest of them immediately responded very quite astutely, but Titus is about to say something, and it's probably along the lines of, like, who the fuck are you? Like, to Newt. In the tone of Asmodeus.
I fucking love that clip. He's just sounds so like offended but amused.
Who the fuck are you? Yeah. So Titus gives a similar vein of thing as Newt is just standing there with translucent Snooty attached to her. And Desi, you're still gonna try to shut the door, yes?
Yeah, I'm going to shut the door.
Alright, so I have a little update for you on that. Newt knocked the door off its hinges.
Oh, that would cause problems.
It would, yeah.
As my action, I'm going to dump my caltrops on the stairs.
And it's the stairs coming down into the dungeon?
Yeah, so they could not come up.
The dungeon that all of your allies are still in as well.
No, I'm going to put them right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just so you're gonna run forward, get stuck to Newt, and then huck caltrops at the doorway.
Yeah. Because they're going to have to come out eventually. And they will step on the stabbies. Their feet will know pain that is unimagined. Angels will weep their tears bloody as they pitter-patter the ground where this man lays as he holds his broken feet and screams to the gods, Why did you let this goblin bullshit happen to me? And a big, newty face will rise over the horizon, blocking out the sun and reason with her madness, and she will lean and whisper, I was there.
Oh shit, you threw Legos on the floor. Nice.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna make another attempt at the... Okay, finally Shroud, like, pulls you off of the rat and just, like, drops you on the ground and scrambles away from you, Dixie. So right now you can see Desi, Snooty, and Newt in a big snuggle pile in the doorway as Desi scatters all these caltrops down, and inside you can hear the sound of all these people. One of the creatures inside is coughing his, like, lungs out. It's just like, and we'll mark him with, let's see, that is persistent damage, and we want poison, apply. Oops, I didn't add the fucking formula, my bad. Gotta do that. Let's see. One. I want poison. Apply. There we go. So this one over here is like... and Titus, and the were-rat here, Titus moves back away from the cloud of expanding gas, as he's just kind of like, oh god. But he's covered his face, and they're both holding their breath. And as he retreats further into the dungeon, away from the cloud of expanding gas, you also hear what sounds like maybe another figure around the corner here, also kind of like coughing and moving out of the way. And as this one is still standing there like a little disoriented, the air is filling with obstructive kind of like smoke almost, and As that's all going on, Dixie, do you have anything you'd like to do now that you've been freed from your shackles, essentially, for the time being? Also, I'll let you know your hands are no longer sticky by this point.
All right, I will just out of like fear of what just occurred with all of this insane shit, I will just sprint towards the only people that have been, I'll run right for my newly found family.
Alright, as Dixie is now also attracted to Newt magnetically through magic, you form Goblin Megazord. Gobtron? Is that what it would be? Goblin Ultron? Gobtron? Anyways, you get the point I'm making. Now everybody is surrounding Newt, and because of the nature of the... You're all kind of being held up a little bit off the ground because of Newt's current situation, so... As you're all clusterfucked together, and Titus moves out of the gas, and the caltrops are down, Vachetti just kind of like... He looks angrily at the were-rat in front of him, and he pulls his keys out and he unlocks the door, and the were-rat's just kind of like... And he just throws them in and closes it and locks it. And he turns around and says, ugh, and as he comes forward... All of you guys are now in this huge fucking cluster, standing in the doorway together, all of you attached to Newt in some fashion. And Vachetti is just looking down at all of you. And as you can hear, like, coughing and, like, people, like, panicking in the room beyond, he just goes, What the fuck is even happening here right now?
This is a coalition of goblin behavior with very loose morals and a mild bit of Journia convention being broken.
He looks into the room and he looks down at you, Desi, and he just goes, What did you throw in my jail? Is that poison? Are you... I really hope there weren't any new prisoners added tonight.
I did not think of this when I was upstairs. It is okay. As long as nobody ignites the fumes, it should be fine.
Just a sudden explosion.
Yeah, the fumes haven't really drifted out enough into the doorway to affect you guys, but it is spreading into keeping like a fairly consistent area covered with this like hard to see through, very choking gas. And as he's looking into the space, and Vachetti is just taking an account of this, he just goes, Titus, come on, your efforts are in vain. You're not getting out of here. And he just kind of like sighs, looking down at all of you in a literal fucking pile around him. He's just like, he gestures to you guys and says, come on, anyone else have any ideas here? I'm open to suggestions. Vachetti's not much of a negotiator.
Just start throwing things.
The barf stick! Throw the barf stick!
Yeah. That one is very effective.
Titus? Hello, Titus?
You say that into the room, and after a moment you hear an audible sigh come through the dungeon, and you hear, It's Titus.
Titus, you should give up and come out with your hands up. Newt will say while holding her hands up to simulate.
All right. Anything to add on this, Snooty? Aside from declaring the barf stick as a... You could try to pull yourself away from Newt if you wanted to, or you could just...
I would love to attempt to do so.
Okay, give me an athletics roll to see if you can pull yourself away from Newt.
Athletics roll.
Hey, that was exactly what you needed. Congratulations.
Oh, fuck. So she goes into the room.
Okay, you step right on Desi's caltrops.
You were not supposed to step on the steppies.
She's just He's just bouncing around like on all of them.
Hey, what's the effect of the caltrops
no.
again, Desi?
They usually would do lots of things, but since we're goblins, we are immune. So, you know.
Yes, they're special
Yeah.
goblin immunity caltrops. That's what you...
You
me
can
what they
scatter
do.
caltrops at an empty square adjacent with an interact action. The first creature that moves in that square must succeed at a DC 14 acrobatics check, or take 1d4 piercing damage and persistent damage, bleed 1.
Right. How much was the
bullshit roll
damage?
that?
Was it? Yo, do you want goblin bullshit on that acrobatics roll? No, that's a yes. All right. Snooty gets. Great. There's two of them now. There's two of them now. Good. I love this. Fantastic. All right. So nobody has said her name yet, but
So
yes.
Good jump.
when I see Snooty getting hurt, I'm gonna go charging into the room and be like, "Take my hand, Snooty. I'll help you out."
So, Snooty, you are immediately magnetized to Newt again. And this pulls you up from the caltrops. So you, everybody goes with Newt. But Chetty is like, what the fuck? No, and tries to make an attempt to... Oh, no.
I hate this. I want out of the pile. Please.
What's wrong, Snooty?
Can I get an athletics roll from literally all of you, as Vachetti barrels you face first into a pile of caltrops?
Fuck you.
Why is he doing this?
Oh, he didn't do it on purpose.
If we are stuck to Newt, then we cannot touch the ground. Therefore, we cannot touch the caltrops.
True.
That all depends on Newt's athletics rolls.
The goblin makes a really good
go!
Alright, I'm getting a goblin bullshit go from Newt. Alright, it's even lower. Good. Love it.
No.
Anyway,
Can you double goblin bullshit?
no.
Double goblin.
Let's see, I've got Snooty, Dixie, and Newt. Desi. No, you have to pull yourself off of Newt, unfortunately. It has to be in athletics. There you go. Any goblin bullshit from you, or are you good?
My microphone didn't pick up that, did it?
No, it didn't.
Okay, I was just whining about how I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. A level 1...
Oh no! Oh no!
Don't let the naked goblin touch us!
It's gonna be pulled to us.
Oh no! But it's naked!
Yeah, it's a completely naked level 1 goblin. You know what, chat? Can I get an exclamation mark D20, please? There's two ways this can go. Okay, good. Technically... Okay, actually, you know what? I'll let the 19 determinants upon this. Goblins, how much do you care about this goblin being hurt versus yourselves?
Wait, what?
I am 100% self-serving. I do not give a shit about this goblin.
So, okay, I've got Dixie's opinion. So, hypothetically, if you had to choose in a moment between a randomly spawning newborn level 1 goblin with no equipment, taking the brunt of what's happening here, or yourself, how would you feel on the priority there? Like, would you prefer not that the goblin take that, or prefer that the goblin?
Goblin bullshit has brought you into this world, and by God, goblin bullshit will take you out of this world.
Snooty, Newt, any opinions? Or are you both just gonna scream at the mention of your name? Alright, well, in that case, as soon as the goblin is brought forth into the world with its single HP, the weight of all 4 of you attached to Machete as you're pulled down, walking to the front of this fallen door onto the caltrops. A goblin is spawned from the ether in front of you, goes down as soon as it's into an existence, and is like, and is crushed under the weight of Machete, the 4 of you, and it takes the brunt of the caltrops on the impact of its body.
Wait, is this the first thing that Dixie has ever taken a part in killing?
I guess if you want to say that you're responsible for it, I suppose, but I mean, it was kind of just a freak magical accident.
I'll distance myself.
You want to try to distance yourself, you mean?
No, I'll distance myself, like, mentally.
Oh, yeah, engage in Dixie disassociation.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Machete's gonna give his roll. No, Machete, no! Machete, please!
Not one.
Machete! Machete, no! Help! I can't deal with it. Can everybody give me another round of athletics rolls, please?
What? We're all gonna die. Oh wait,
We're
never
all
mind.
going
Hey,
Hi.
Woo! That 8's a fairly high roll for me.
This is where we have lost Silver. We always thought he would go the way of the poo door, but as he choked to death on his laughter, crawling to the toilet from which he came, he did not make it.
He came from the toilet?
However, like the goldfish that my mom flushed down the toilet after I overfed it, he's going to a better place.
Okay, I'm good. We're good. So thankfully, Dixie, by the way, do you want to re-roll that, or are you going to live with your 8?
My is like a good roll for me. That's pretty good.
It is.
If I re-roll again, I'll get like a -5, and you'll
Mhm.
laugh at me, and I'll like die or something. So,
all right.
so I'm gonna stick with my 8.
Can I? Holy shit!
Can we make the roll a saving throw?
Nope. I don't need you to roll shit due to the nature of what has happened here. But what I do need is Snooty, Desi, and Newt. Can you guys put yourselves within 10 feet of Machete wherever that you would like?
Within 10 feet?
Yeah, so like from the edge of his token, basically. So like a little bit of an area around this space, more or less.
I want to be slammed into the table.
Okay.
I mean, maybe after Globos.
Ma'am?
Yes. Anyway,
I'm trying to play some goblin games here, and you over here trying to play some After Dark type games over here. Ma'am?
That's where we do the sub sessions over on the other platform. We just sorry.
The
we mixed
sub
some
Yeah,
stuff
follow
over.
us over on Chatterbait.
so what?
Alright, so Newt, that's where you put yourself. Dixie, you're still stuck to Newt, so you go where Newt goes. The rest of you have pulled off, and Vichetti... The summary of events that comes is as follows. Your whole group enters into the room as Vichetti tries his best to unstick everyone and colossally fucks it up, causing you all to collapse in a big pile into the room, and before you land upon the scattered remnants of the caltrops that Desi had deployed, a goblin spawns out of the ether, confused, and for the 2 seconds of life that it experiences, it gets to see all the glory of all 4 of you screaming on your way down as it cannot comprehend what is happening before the back of its head is pierced by by caltrops and Vichetti's considerable weight crushes it into the ground, causing it an immediate and painful death. And as Vichetti attempts to stand up from this, he kind of loses his footing, and all of you go flying as he straightens up again and trips over the goblin's remains, landing in the remaining caltrops in the area. Whoops.
The last thing that he saw was a goblin ass. It was a good life.
He takes an additional 2 damage from eating shit like that, and then lies on the ground, squishing the goblin further into the ground, causing its head to burst like a watermelon, as he lands his considerable bulk upon it, and is just kind of like on his knees on the ground with a couple of extra caltrops sticking out of his hands and legs, and he just looks a little defeated on the ground. But the 4 of you are now scattered into this room, and Desi, you're face to face with one of the were-rats, who was hiding around the corner from where you guys entered into. And Newt, because Newt, would you say you're able to look around this corner a bit?
Yeah.
Okay, then you see another one over here. This one is now waving off the remaining effects of the bomb that detonated. It's dispersed enough by this point that you're not, like, you don't have to roll the fortitude save for it, Newt and Snooty. But the air is around here still kind of thick and hard to see through, so it's a little hard to make out specific details, but you can see around your current position. So as everybody watches this chaos unfold, there is a brief moment where everyone is just sitting completely still and looking at one another. Who wants to act first? Actually, you know what? Better way to do this. We're gonna do a non-combat initiative order for the encounter. And we're gonna make an active encounter, and I want initiative rolls from everybody with your perception stats, and whoever gets the highest roll gets to make their choice first. Oh, as an initiative roll. Sorry, I should say, like, do an initiative roll, but use perception as the stat. But I'll let you keep your roll that you had there, Snooty.
I had pressed the wrong button. I have my... It was the same button for me, and I pressed the wrong one.
No worries. So what I'll do is I'll compare that to... So your roll, Snooty, was a 25, so technically, Snooty, you get to act ahead of everybody else. And just to keep in mind, your barf stick is still over here.
That is okay. I have decided my fate of throwing that. I saved Bichetti from being stabbed.
Alright, so what would you like to do, if anything?
My rapier is drawn, and I am going to push over to this fuck.
You're just gonna charge Titus with your rapier?
He threw me, so yes! She's still on that.
So... Newt, Dixie is still stuck to you magnetically. You see the 2 were-rats over here. What would you... Hey. What would you like to do, Newt, as the next order of this initial initiative before we actually roll for combat?
How far away is the back one?
This one over here, you mean?
Yeah,
Roughly 15 feet, I would say, from, like, a convenient... Like, I'll round it down to about 15.
Cool. That's exactly what it needs to be.
Okay, because...
Move and Newt will be like, I gotta think of a good one. Hey, rats, I got a bone to pick with you. And then hold out feet hand. And then bones will literally just come tearing out of her palm and launch into them in a 15 foot cone.
Sorry, what fucking bone spray? What the fuck is bone spray? What the? What the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck is this spell? What the fucking...
It's the best thing I could find to inside rope to use, and I've been waiting.
Fucking bone spray. Okay, alright. You know what?
I love it.
Fuck it. Okay, bone spray away because it's an AoE that does not have a save throw, so you literally just oh, there is a save. It's a reflex save. DC 19, Jesus.
But can they dodge anywhere since they're in a dead end?
I believe the reflex just creates a half damage. That's it. It doesn't really matter the context of it. It's just like how they react to it creates the half damage. So, actually, they have spell. Where we're at against triggering attacks that wouldn't apply here. No. I'm just double checking their special abilities, and none of those apply in this situation. So, I'll do a reflex save for both of them. And we will go from there, and then I'll also check in with everybody else's immediate actions, then we'll do normal combat rolls. So, first one, okay, he fucks that up. Second one, well, he passes that one, damn. Alright, so roll the damage on that for me, please, if you don't mind, Newt. I see. Let me just upload
It also does persistent bleed.
Oh, that's really brutal. Oh, hold on. I need the roll from chat. Exclamation mark D20 from chat, please, to see how badly this affects the, or how much the spell is given an additional element. Ooh, it's above average. Do you want to keep that 11?
What do you think, chat?
What do we think, chat? Is it a goblin bullshit roll call, or is this going to be we'll sit on the 11 and see what benefits are applied? It's above a 10, usually a positive effect. Oh. Big
money, no whammy. Goblin bullshit, go!
Oh, alright. Everybody loves the goblin bullshit. Alright, somebody in chat, exclamation mark D20 one more time. Oh, hey, it's a 12, not an 11. Congratulations.
Yeah, it is better.
We got the big whammies.
Hey, look, you're transparent. Any
And I don't have a
survivor of this
shadow.
encounter is going to have a hell of a story to tell, as they were assaulted by, like, magnetic, magically cursed goblin ghosts. Anyways, oh, go
so
ahead.
I have no shadow. My
Mhm.
feet and hands are swapped,
Correct.
and I have no teeth,
Yep. You're transparent.
and I'm transparent. Okay.
Correct.
I was just checking.
A lot of these have yet to wear off and have been overlapping so much in this instance. Shut up, honey. Okay, roll an additional 1d10, please.
Additional.
Yep, so we'll use the
how do I
8.
roll?
So just do /roll 1d10. So space between the roll and 1d10. Alright, so collectively they both take a fair shitload of damage. 15, I believe.
Was that the heightened? Because if it's heightened, then that means they take 2 persistent bleed.
Correct, and I will definitely add the persistent bleed to them as a reminder here, so thank you for that. But that's basically your, like, one surprise action of this immediate, like, what the fuck just happened thing. Desi, what would you like to do for your surprise action in all of this shit?
I'm just gonna slam an alchemist fire in this thing's face.
An alchemist fire? I thought I saw you use a lightning bomb there.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right.
It's your call,
Sorry.
whichever you would prefer to use.
No. I want to hit him with the lightning. I'm just so used to throwing the fire.
That is understandable. So go ahead and give me the roll for that, please.
Okay. Do I get advantage and surprise?
No, the surprise you get here is that you can make an attack action without it being the initiative
Oh,
order.
I love that surprise. Bam.
Hey, you fuck his shit up. Roll damage for me, please.
Donk.
All right. Flat-footed until the start of the next turn. Ow, Jesus, okay, sick.
Yeah.
I
He
think I have-
gets the zap.
Yep, flat-footed, and he takes the zappies. He gets tased. Ouch. You. Jess
I
didn't mean
gave
to
him
make
the shocker.
an eldritch abomination, but her true nature is revealed. You know what? That's fair, Krieger. Alright, so splash damage is the extra one that would be applied there. Okay, so cool. Not a great damage roll, but still hurt him and make him flat-footed and is an easy free attack, so that's your action, Desi. Dixie, you're still attached to Newt. Anything you'd like to try to pull out of your pants here? Okay.
Excuse you?
Shut up.
Are you telling dicks to pull it out of their pants?
I will have you
Anyways,
know I am a wingman. I'm not stealing Frank's lady, okay? My god.
oh, fuck. Alright, what would you like to do for your free surprise action before we roll for initiative?
I mean, I don't have any mana. Can I, like, go to sleep?
You still have
I mean, Newt's kind of
cantrips.
bringing me around places anyway, so, like, I could... I don't know, it's like being rocked around like a baby. Right?
Yeah. You could try to pull yourself off of Newt, or you could just stay there and try to do something supportive of her, I suppose.
So I can't fall asleep.
I'll give you a fortitude save if you want to try to use a spell beyond your capacity, because you're a talented illusionist and have a very specifically focused school of skill, and you also draw influence from, whether intentional or not, a higher power. So you can go ahead and give me a fortitude, or will. Actually, will would probably make more sense in this situation. So give me a will save, please, to see how well, if you can draw up a decent amount of power left.
Goblin bullshit!
No, you can't do it on
You can't
nats.
do that?
Not on nat
well-
ones and nat 20s.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yep. Well, you got your wish about nap time.
Good night.
You... Oh, fuck's sakes. Okay, so you pull into the ether beyond, drawing from the source of your power, and as you reach out to cast yet another spell, perhaps the summoning of another illusionary creature to your orders, you feel yourself being overtaken by a feeling of exhaustion, and suddenly you just pass out attached to Newt, wrapped around her, and as Dixie falls unconscious, I think now is a perfect opportunity for us to roll initiative, as it would actually be done. So, let's go ahead and kick off some combat music. Boop.
Can
Can I
actually
roll
move
initiative while I'm
Snooty
unconscious?
closer to Titus as well? Because I didn't do that.
Yes, so you're, like, oops, sorry. You're closing the gap with him right now. It's just like that whole movement was your free action. So you're in his face.
Okay.
Yeah. And can
That's
get
all
up
I
in
wanted
his
to do,
rails.
so that's
Yes,
perfect.
so if you're lucky enough to beat him out on the initiative order, then you'll definitely strike him first as you chant to dash forward. Alright, so to that effect, everybody select your tokens and roll the initiative, and we'll go ahead and parse out some initiative rolls here.
Says there is no
Oh,
active
whoops,
encounter.
my bad. I had to hit the little plus button. There we go. It's
Thank you.
fixed.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, bam, let's get that. Bam, the initiative circumstantial modifier here should be blah, 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 blah. Shroud added to the search. Initiative for everybody else here. Blah, that's initiative there. I don't know why I'm talking like this. This is initiative here. Bam. Initiative here. Bloop, bloop. Bloop. What was your question? I don't roll this since I'm asleep. No, you still enter the initiative order. It's just related to like what you do in that turn order. So we're gonna roll for the were rat to blap, and we're gonna roll for titty. All right, cool. So we have our initiative order. Dixie, kicking us off. Dixie, you're unconscious. Give me a fortitude. Give me a fortitude roll to see how well the brief nap aids you in any manner.
Oh.
Cool. Any goblin bullshit on that, or?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Goblin bullshit go for
That's better.
Dixie. Oh yeah, this is 12. That's pretty good. You age a year again.
Oh god.
This
This adventure has literally added years onto my life. Holy shit.
Desi, it's your turn.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is, if you have not understood my plan, is smash this fucker in the face with the alchemist fire since he's flat-footed. Oh, go! Oh!
All right. Well, his AC is compromised, but it's still not enough. What would you like? Some?
I would like some goblin bullshit.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. That's definitely gonna do you more favors.
Yeah.
What do you get? Today, the goblin who calls random thread
I have
appears
2
in your
spools
hand.
of thread.
Oh my god.
I
Heavenly
have another
thread.
spool of thread that I could use for things.
There you go. You were granted
Like
by the
trip
goblin
mines.
powers beyond. Like trip mines. Oh, I really shouldn't be giving you random things, you little MacGyver. Anyways, roll the damage for the alchemist fire, please.
Yeah, I will do that right now for you. That one can get fucked.
Alright, so he's gonna take a fair bit of extra damage there.
He's actually taking 7 damage because of burn it. Okay, just letting you know. I don't know why it does not add that.
I'm not sure, but he will be persistently on fire for sure. So you ignite. He takes the ouchie and is like, "Oh my fucking god, my ball." Wait, no, not my balls. My well, I mean, you're at the right height. I mean, I don't know. Where were you aiming?
I have now just thrown napalm in this man's crotch. He is now a fire crotch.
My balls. All right, so that's your first action. You have 2 more actions on your turn. What would you like?
And then, while he is doing that, where is the throw up stick?
It's like all the way back in here.
Oh, damn. Okay. While this guy is on fire, I'm going to stick a dragon rocket down the front of his pants.
Oh, also, double. Oh, no, wait, no. You're gonna wait, what? No, what? You're gonna throw one of the dragon rockets in his pants?
Yeah.
So you're lighting what is essentially an artillery firework, shoving it in his pants, and then hoping for the best. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, just checking. Okay, good. Yeah, go on.
Okay. And then with my last action, I'm gonna run up the stairs to get the barb stick.
All right. Also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Newt, your summoned animal only lasts for a brief period of time.
Probably. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure it says sustained up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
So,
1 minute.
So Steve, unfortunately, also is no longer involved in this.
Steve is gone.
Rip the Steves.
All is lost.
So, I know you want to shove it in his pants, but you need to make a roll for me.
Yeah. Okay.
I will call this technically a thievery.
That is good with me. Okay.
Oh boy. The roaring dragon.
Yo, listen. He is flat-footed. Just remember. I'm going to remember.
You can't reroll that. So, Desi, let's take it back a movement here. You go to shove the... No, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Put yourself back right in front of him. There you go. You got this. Cool. Yeah, you light the firework and stuff it in his pants, but he's a little preoccupied with the fire you lit in his crotch, and as you do that, you think, haha, it'll stay there long enough for it to detonate, and it'll be like, my balls! Instead, he sees you lighting a firework with a clay dragon's head, and starting to grab the edge of his pants, and immediately the cogs turn in his brain. He's like, oh no! And he slaps it out of your hand, sending the lit fireworks sprawling into the corner of the room. Now, anybody's game as to where it'll launch when it detonates. So, you have one action left. Do you want to deal with that, or are you like, well, what happens, happens, and run it back into the room?
Where did it land?
It landed over here. He scattered it. He smacked it out of your hand, and it scattered over into the corner of the room over there.
I could you grab it and aim it back at him.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright. That's fair. Oh, alright. That's the end of your turn, then. We'll come to that at the end of that. So, which were rat is this? So this were rat over here, as Newt steps forward and unleashes the torrent of bones that just come out of her fucking feet hands, these two were-rats are shredded by an incoming impact of horrendous, best way I can describe it is just bone shards. So, yeah, a nightmarish experience to be sure, especially as they're just like, what the fuck is this ghost goblin fucking me up with this bone shit, what the fuck? So this thing over here is going to respond by pulling out its hand crossbow and trying to shoot at Newt. And there is going to be an element here as well. So I want, chat, can I get an exclamation mark D20 to see if the shot hits Newt or Dixie, please? And whether, it actually lands or not.
Silver?
Yes?
Chat does bring up a good point. Is this room still full of explosive vapors from the thing that Desi threw?
I'm glad you can't see my face right now. We'll come back to that. Anyways, meanwhile, that was a 3 on the roll, so I had a high and a low number. Does anyone want to call goblin bullshit on that roll to see who gets the target, or shall I just go forwards?
Bullshit go.
Oh, alright, give me an exclamation mark D20, chat. Hey!
The I-9 is pretty good.
Yeah, but it was a tiebreaker, so it's still the low number. And Desi, you get a migraine. At 5 psychic damage. Well, shit. Okay, cool. So that shot is definitely going to be directed at Dixie, as she will take the hit from the firing. So he will fire, and it'll go against her AC. Bam! Oh boy. Well, I don't even need to check it. We roll the damage. Dixie, you are... Congratulations, you're no longer unconscious, because there is now a crossbow bolt sticking out of your arm. If you want to react to that, you're more than welcome to also. You are muted.
Oh. I guess Discord didn't pick up any of that.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, I just said ow. It was really dramatic and cool, and I'm sad.
Oh, Discord, your noise suppression. Why? Oh, all right. Well, yep, that shot is that, and he reloads the hand crossbow. And can I get another roll from chat to see if the multi-attack who it hits? So exclamation mark D20.
Chat, why would you do this to me?
Oh, that one goes for Newt this time. Hey, no such luck. The other shot, foo! And I guess part of your transparency also includes your physical existence, because Newt, it skims along the edge of your skin and you don't even feel it. You're just kind of like, oh, what the fuck? Okay, you're surprised by it, I suppose. Vachetti, my boy. Vachetti, I need to get an athletics roll for you here, please. Please, Vachetti.
Well, a 1.
Okay, there we go. No, no, no. The gag needs to end. The gag must stop. He
But
gets
he was
up.
more
Not
drunk
say
than
the
he
safe
thought.
word.
Sorry, what?
What?
Alright, anyways, he spends an action to recover from the prone position and his unfortunate mishap of just clowns choosing all over the fucking place. Sees this were-rat around the corner, looking like he's about to draw out a weapon to point at Desi, and charges forwards, and decides that it's time for Vachetti Smash. So he is going to have a plus on that circumstance, because I realized I didn't give him a stat roll there. Oh, he's flat-footed, so it's still gonna go through that motherfucker's AC. Good, good. And then we're gonna do, let's see, that is for the multi-attack. Okay, that one's not gonna land, and he's still gonna do another multi-attack, because he's very angry at this individual. So that will be a -8. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, so yeah, he's trying his best. Only lands one of the hits. I believe that the roll for that is going to be the for him, technically with what he has for stats. So that. Okay, cool. So he fists the were-rat a little bit. Poor choice of words. Anyways, moving on from Vachetti's turn as he just dives in there and just starts wailing on them. The were-rat over here is going to jump forwards and try and claw at Newt. I need 2 more rolls from chat, please, to see who becomes the target priority in these attacks. However, it's a 3/4 at close range instead of, well... Well, that's the first one. The cooldown on that command seems to be pretty long. Let me wait for another one to go through that'll give us a second result. Meanwhile, the one that was rolled, does anyone have any goblin bullshit that they want to... Oh, wait, you can't. It's a 1. Well, we got a little bit of... Tell you what we're going to do is we're going to do the strike against Dixie. That does not go through your AC, I believe. Nope. Wait.
Cool.
Oh,
Wait.
you're not unconscious anymore. You're not unconscious anymore. That is a big effect there, so I should take that off. Boop. There we go. You're not prone anymore. There you go. Your AC's back to normal, so that does not go through.
Are we still magnetized together?
Yes, you have to make an effort to detach yourself from her in order to, like, stop getting hit with this stuff. So on your next turn, you're awake and you're active. You'll need to try to push yourself off of Newt if you want to stop being a shared target. But the were-rat's second attack is going to go straight for Newt. Oh, that's a multi-attack penalty. Sorry, nearly fucked that up. And is going to do nothing. So Dixie's like, getting beaten up and scratched at and shot at, and Newt, you're just kind of like, huh, as their strikes are kind of partially going through your transparent form. You're kind of like, ooh, spooky ghost effect. And that is basically that were-rat's turn. So the next were-rat is the one next to Snooty, and is not happy with the idea of Snooty coming after Titus. So he's going to draw his he's going to draw his sword.
His Schwartz.
His Schwartz. And he's going to strike at you. Oh no! That beats your AC! He's going to do damage. He's going to do 7 points of damage, Snooty. Ooh, dangerous. Dangerous. Alright, and now, as he stabs you with that, he is also going to lean forward and attempt to bite you. Oh no. Let's do the damage. 3 points of extra damage, and I need a fortitude saving throw, please, Snooty. Hey! There you go. You are not affected with the curse of the were-rat. Yet.
Yes.
Wiggle.
Sorry, my throat's hurting from all the snooty screams.
No worries. You take it easy. I don't like how I paused on that. Anyway, that is the were-rat's efforts. Inflicting significant damage to you and biting into your shoulder, Snooty. You are now quite injured from that encounter. However, you do go before Titus. The Shroud, now her turn. She runs into the room and is going to jump up on the table and take into effect what's going on and be like, Vucetti's beating the shit out of this were-rat. Desi's over here picking up and fumbling with a fucking firework head. The were-rat just stabbed and bit Snooty as Titus is, like, preparing for her charge forwards. Dixie and Noon are still cemented together, and these were-rats are looking worse for wear as they're fighting in this engagement.
I also got shot.
Yes, there is also a bolt sticking out of Dixie's arm. What of the Shroud's abilities and things that she has would she probably focus on using here? I mean, she's got her whip. Yeah, she probably would not be happy with the were-rat that's attacking Snooty. That would be her #1 priority here. So she'll jump off the table and come at this motherfucker trying to get his attention. So she'll be like, over here, you fucking rodent! And she'll just be like whipping at him, and I'll give a roll for her attack with it. Which is normally a +9 with that whip. So we'll do the statistical bonus because I didn't add the stats to it. And the Shroud hits that motherfucker right in the face. And we are going to go with the 1d4 +5, I believe is what I was doing. For the modifier, for the change to those of the stats. Cool, so she whips the were-rat across the face, trying to get his attention, making sure that, you know, he doesn't favor fighting you at the moment, Snooty, because she definitely does not like seeing that happening at the moment. So we are going to go ahead and do... God, I really wish it could just do the automatic minuses. I'm so bad at quick maths. There we go. Cool. That's why we have calculators. Alright, there we go. Cool. So, we're gonna do that. Bam, bam, bam. That's her whole turn because she had to spend a bit of time getting this situated. The were-rat over here is going to attempt to claw at Vachetti. Bam. Oh, he's gonna hit Vachetti, and he's also going to try to bite Vachetti. No luck on the bite, so only 1 hit. Bam! There we go, Vachetti. Oh, Jesus, he's going to take 7 points of damage. Goodness gracious. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, no, Jesus
I
Christ.
thought that me and Newt were ahead of that. Where,
Oh, yes, you are. I'm sorry, I'm a big dumb idiot face. Yes, go ahead, Snooty.
Cry.
Go ahead. No, it's okay. There's nothing that really could have stopped that exchange up there, and it's really not relevant to either of you at the moment. So, but Snooty, you're right up face to face with Titus, and even though this were-rat just shanked and tried to bite you, well, did bite you, Shroud jumps over and is, like, whipping at this creature, and it's now distracted because it's like, quit it! As well, Shroud is just like, yeah! So do you want to keep your focus on Titus, or do you want to refocus on the were-rat?
I'm gonna keep my focus on Titus. And she's going to try to use her rapier to pin him to the jail bars here to keep him there.
Alright. Well, he is kind of just a bitch-ass noble, so he doesn't have great AC or stats in general, so go ahead and give me that attack with your rapier, please. Oh boy! Well, yep, Titus not in a good space. Oh boy! Yep. Okay.
And before I end my turn, Snooty's gonna go up to him and go,
Tell rats to stop, or else this your neck instead of leg.
So what you're going to be doing for me here is you make an attack, you pin him into the bars, you do damage to him, I assume, in the process, yes? Like, you want to...
Yep.
Like, so you want to pierce through his body and also try to pin him into the bars.
correct.
Okay, and now you have 2 other actions, so are you making an intimidation roll?
I am.
Alright, I'll give you advantage on it, because you literally just penetrated him. Oh, god damn it. I give myself the eyebrows and you all get all those giggles fucking go ahead and everybody add 2 XP. Shut up, Aka.
That's a 19.
Aw, I missed a mischievous shit.
You missed some mischievous shit.
No, mischievous is a Pokemon.
Oh,
That's-
okay.
Pokemon, and no one told me.
I know.
All right.
Evie!
Will save for Titus. Oh.
no.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a third action you'd want to do? As he seems incredibly bothered by you, literally like pinning him to the bars with that strike.
I show off my Sharpie teepees and make him really aware that I mean what I say.
If you want to, let me take a look here. Oh, you don't have any. Okay, never mind.
Nope.
After this fight, perhaps a detour to a potion shop may be good for some of you.
Yeah.
For the time being, Snooty, though, you definitely have driven the point home. Ha ha. With
Wink wonk.
Titus. Anyways, Newt, it's your turn. This fucker's trying to stab and claw and bite at you. This guy's shooting arrows at you. What do you want to do? Dixie's still stuck to you.
Can I rotate around so, like, to here and still be... Because I'm not leaving his threat, right?
Correct. You're just creating a
Okay.
different area of engagement in the same space.
Newt will be like, "Rock's our friend," and I'll cast Shatter Spree in a straight line through both of them, or Scree.
Scatter Scree. Alright, sounds like a fucking Pokemon. You evoke a jumble of rocks in the area. The scattering rocks deal bludgeoning damage with a basic reflex save. The ground in the area. The area is a 10-foot line. Okay, well, I will say that that's probably just enough. Ooh. I'll give him an advantage on the reflex at the back as a result of the distance change. But it is a small space and not a lot of place to maneuver. So, did you have something else you wanted to say there? It sounded like you were about to add a little extra.
Newt just said, "Rock's our friend," and then summoned rocks.
Okay. Can I get an exclamation mark D20 from chat to see how badly Newt's, how badly Newt rocks them? Well, am I hearing any goblin bullshit go? Going once.
Goblin bullshit go?
Okay. Can I get another exclamation mark D20 from chat?
We will rock you.
Okay, there we go. We're down to 99. Hey, look, we're back to double digits instead of triple digits. My goodness. I didn't think we'd do that tonight, but we did. And again, thank you, everybody, for the amazing contributions this evening to help recoup Effie's losses from that hack. That was very kind of you. Let's go ahead and have some reflex saves. I'll say that the intensity of the cast there basically makes the were-rat back here at the same playing field, and we'll add a little bit of an extra influence because it's on the upper half. So let's do the reflex save for the first rat boy. He makes it, so he's only going to take half damage. And this boy here is going to do his normal one. He is going to take full damage. Let me take a look at that ability real quick. I believe you can just hit roll the damage for it, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage, please. 9. Ow, my ass. All right, we'll mark it up to a solid 10 from the extra cast edition. So that will put this boy here at. They are both very easily considered to be bloodied. Also, for very sure here. Boop, boop. There we go. So the were-rats take a. You rock them. Newt. And on top of that, is there anything else that you would like to do for your other 2 actions? Because the rotation was short enough that I wouldn't consider it a full action use.
Can I cast more cantrips?
Sure, of course. I mean, you have to take a penalty to
to hit.
Actually,
Yeah.
AoEs are different
Okay.
beasts, so I would say
It's
that.
clobbering time.
Oh,
Pull
boy.
out club.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a straight.
I'll make it simple for you.
I believe there is a rule when it's related to cantrips that's a little different.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for now, let's just do the straight strike +4 and then the multi-attack if you want to do both of them. Oh god, my fucking... Alright. Next attack, please, as well. Alright, do you wish to call Goblin bullshit on any of those before I tell you the results?
Goblin bullshit on the second one. Goblin bullshit go. You never did tell me what the first goblin bullshit was. What happened to me?
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad. You passionately hate Manticore jelly.
How could you hate Manticore jelly? What the fuck? I love that shit. That's just
I don't
so
know what
good.
manticore jelly is, but by God, do I hate it.
This is an outrage. Manticore jelly is best thing in world.
Okay, good. And then the other goblin bullshit go. You move at double your normal speed. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. Oh, good job, guys. Good job. Alright, well, that ends your turn, and you really don't do much else aside from the rocking, which still was a significant amount of ouch.
Oh, okay. So the first one didn't hit.
It didn't, no. Their AC
Okay.
is... guys have done enough that their base AC is 19. They're slippery little bastards. Alright, so that brings us to the end of Newt's. I did the were-rat that attacked Vuchetti, and now it is Titus's turn, and Titus is definitely not dealing well with the situation. He's gonna turn around to everybody, and he's gonna raise his arms up as he's like holding the sword that is pierced through his side, pinning him against the bars. He's like waving his hands down, and he's like, "Stop! Stop, you idiots! Oh God!" And he's looking down in like terror at the what you've done to him at the moment. And as he's waving his arm, I will make a well, I guess a diplomacy for him to see if he can actually get them to pay attention enough during all of this shit. Okay. Alright. Okay. There is a brief lull in the combat as everyone hears Titus screaming for everyone to stop fighting. And he raises his hands up, and it's very clear. Everybody in the room immediately halts what they're doing. Snooty, you have him pinned to the bars with your weapon. The were-rat here has stopped what it's doing as the Shroud reels back with her whip and stops for a minute, and everybody pays attention. Newt, these two stop what they're doing and look over, and I'm going to go ahead and check in with one really important factor here, because Desi, as everyone pauses in the combat and nothing else happens here, the lit firework in your hand the fuse has already descended within the clay head, and will very
Jump in
soon...
toilet, teleport, boots.
You're gonna use your boots of teleportation and dump them in a toilet?
I dump the rocket in the toilet and use the boots of teleportation to teleport over here. Snooty, get down!
So, there's a very important part of that I need you to do for me.
Does not look at the explosion.
No, it's give me an acrobatics roll, because that'll directly apply it to your dexterity in this situation about how well you handled depositing said firework. Because you do have to put it through some bars.
I'd like to goblin bullshit that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was not very good. Yeah, that's better.
That is
Yeah,
better. That is better.
that
What do you
is
get for
better.
your? Yeah, I'll reduce your health there. So you slam the firework into the toilet. Oh boy. All right. You know what? I think we need to do a little bit of this. We haven't done it this session. So you
Fire in the poo door.
you. Yeah, you grab hold of this firework, this like meant to burn down houses level of detonation, fucking like not meant for anything but pointing at the sky and making everybody go ooh for miles around kind of thing. You shove it into this non-plumbing related toilet, which has probably been used over the years quite a few times and not really had a lot of effort to have it cleaned on a regular basis. So as you shove this firework in, you click your boots and teleport as far as you possibly can to the other end of the room. And what happens in simultaneous element is Titus raises his hand and says, "Everyone stop!" And as everyone stops to look, there is a as a small eruption of flaming fecal matter, it deposits itself into the air. Can I get an exclamation mark D20 on the from chat related to an important element that was also something that was brought up earlier, please? Cool. Does anyone want to call a goblin bullshit on that 6 from chat, or do you guys want to see what comes to pass?
I would rather die than see what comes to pass. Can I call goblin bullshit on that?
Well, congratulations, it's a 19.
Okay.
Dixie, you are rewarded with purple.
What? But I was so unique and red.
And now you're all purple. For an hour. Yeah, go ahead, Newt.
Do I get a reaction to the explosion?
Yeah, of course. You could. What do you want to do in reaction to it?
Dive as far out of the way as I can.
Okay, cool. Dixie's still stuck to you, so I need an athletics roll, please.
What, to drag her with me?
Just is a general assessment of the situation when you... Jasmine, stop this. Stop it. Stop these nat 20s. Cease this shenaniganry. Take your chicanery.
No, Doot is here now.
It's only been on strength checks too.
Every time you have a
Newt
-1.
is strongest, Gabo.
You have a fucking -1 in every time with these athletics rolls. Nat 20s. Oh, alright, so Dixie and Newt, you both go easily diving past this guy here to the other end of the
Can I bring up another point?
Yes, please.
My speed is doubled.
You're right. Did you want to go a fair distance and dive, or did you just want to, like, make sure that
Dive
you...
for the door.
Oh, you want to head back into the room?
Yeah.
Alright, so you haul Dixie with you, and Dixie, Are you going to go along for the ride, or are you going to try to pull away?
Are you being honest with me and pretending like I have a choice?
I'm giving you the option to make an athletics roll, or you could just say that, nah, you'll just stay.
Well, I'm not even gonna waste my time.
Alright, so you drag Dixie, like, you wrap your arm around her and just fucking Sonic the Hedgehog right back into the room over here, as you gotta go fast. And meanwhile, as that's happening, Vachetti and the Were-Rat over here have stopped pummeling each other for the briefest of moment to turn and look, and as this thing detonates and sends sparks and other things flying into the room, there is an explosion of the because it's a toilet, and I don't know if you guys have ever set fire to or detonated an explosive inside a latrine, but it doesn't have a great effect on being a minor effect due to the buildup of things in there. So it causes the... Is this the first true instance of the opening of the poo door? Is this where it truly becomes relevant
The
to the
prophets
narrative?
have foretold
And we
the
fell
poo
through.
door yawns open.
The poo
It's a
door
portal.
was prophesized. Yeah, a portal opens up and we'll start the next session in a completely new space. No.
Yeah, it's like the cow portal in fucking Diablo 2.
So the were-rat over here is going to give me a reflex save, and he's going to duck down as that's happening. Shroud also gives me a reflex save, which is very much so in her favor on that front. Oh, it didn't add the modifier. Sorry, I'm going to do that again. I had to add the button. There we go. She ducks down as well. Snooty, you can shift and use Titus as a block if you want while you have him pinned.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, 100%. That's what she's going to do.
And he won't be able to avoid the explosion because you have him pinned in place. This were-rat over here is only going to, because of the nature of what Newt rolled for comedic effect, these... Desi, you're unaffected at your distance. The were-rat is unaffected. Vacheti and the were-rat over here, not so much. But part of the air is partially ignited and an explosion of flame licks through the room above the roof. Like, it doesn't hit everybody, but it does create this impressive, almost magical effect of fire that spreads across the roof of the jail and causes everyone to duck. These two over here thankfully duck, but as the detonation goes off, Titus takes a little bit of the hit. Not to a damaging element, but there is now a little bit of things to consider. And also this were-rat over here, as he turns around to wonder where the fuck Newt and Dixie just went, takes a face full of flaming refuse as well. So as the smoke clears and everyone takes a moment to take in what has happened around them, Snooty, you look up and you can see that the left half of Titus is about a quarter covered in mildly flaming fecal matter. And he is... he is not amused. Was that reaction, Snooty, a fortitude roll from you, or was that just what you wanted to say?
Both. I'll do a fucking roll for it. I literally almost vomited. And I hope it's all over him too to make it
Sorry,
worse.
Snoopy, for creating this shitty situation.
So this guy, due to the nat 20 of your escape, Newt, this were-rat is knocked prone as he is hit in the face with a rather unfortunate glob of the detonation. Where is prone? There it is, black on the ground. But otherwise, almost everyone is completely unaffected. And as there's just kind of like this pause, this lull, Titus just kind of very gently reaches up and starts extinguishing the flames. Snooty, do you want to keep that roll, or are you going to goblin bullshit it?
Oh no, I'm gonna keep that roll, and it's gonna go all over him. It's
all right.
fine.
So he starts patting it down and looks down at you in kind of like a I fucking hate goblins sort of face. And then where do you want to deposit your response to this experience?
Right in his lap, because that's where she is right now.
So with all the gravitas of a small child spitting up after a fairground ride, you just gently deposited a projectile vomit. I swear, you guys, I don't try to include these. I don't. Don't look at me.
I think Silver just has like a thing.
I'm a monster. Yeah. So
You are
Snooty,
a monster.
you're the one who facilitated this, you little shit.
What? I'm innocent. Listen, just because I have deemed this move breaking bad wind does not mean that you can just say it is my fault.
Oh my god. Can somebody copy what Krieger wrote and make an exclamation mark Goblinz command or something? Because that's a perfect explanation.
Goblinz from Effie the Cat's Twitch stream, the adorable cat mess from Twitch, Goblinz or Goblinz adjacent materials, GGS, and made created by Silvercast Mercedes, and popularized in every chat. This picture. Painful activity for anyone dungeon mastering Effie the Cat. This may include memeing, goblin, bullshittery, singing, and gorilla grip Goblinz. Recipients of such activities may receive direct mental or physical torment. Not in a statistic. I would like that made into a command. So anytime anybody asks, what's a Goblinz?
I would like that added to the Urban Dictionary, also.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Titus, he's like patting out the flaming mess on his left side, turns to look at Snooty, and Snooty, with just like a little bit of a, you just kind of throw up a little bit in his lap, and he's just standing there. And as you finish throwing up, anything you want to say or do towards him, Snooty?
Titus, I just threw up.
He winces through the pain of you still pinning him to the bars, now covered in flaming shit and vomit, and goes, "Yes, Snooty, I can see that." Meanwhile, as everybody's getting back up, this were-rat, he's had enough. His day's over. He's not standing up again. He's prone on the ground, rethinking his life choices. And
I don't think he's a were-rat anymore. I think he's a sewer-rat.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
He's covered in fecal matters.
context clues, what do you all get?
4 XP?
Free churros.
2. You get 2 XP. 1 for each eyebrow. Meanwhile, Newt and Dixie, you two are stuck together over here in the room. Newt, what would you like to do? Or sorry, tell you what, Dixie, how do you want to approach this situation right now? You're still stuck to Newt, but Newt did just save you from a poop explosion of sorts, so what's your current next course of action? Everything seems to have come to a stop in the combat for the time being.
I'm just gonna treat this like a baby carrier right now. You know, obviously she knows better what to do with me than I would. And you know, my pal Frank is here with Newt anyway, so.
All right. You know
actually, wait. Okay, when I woke up, you asked me to do a roll. Did I regenerate any sort of mana at all with the fortitude roll?
No, you basically passed out from exhaustion and didn't have enough time to recuperate, and then you were hit with a crossbow bolt, so you're gonna need a nap and a good long bath.
Since clearly I haven't been able to detach myself from her, can I use my cantrip of House of Imaginary Walls to, like, stop her from running around? Because she's been going kind of crazy. I just need her to stand still for a moment to just remove myself.
Alright, go ahead and cast Imaginary Wall on Newt. Newt, give me a will save, please. Alright, Newt is too stupid to acknowledge your illusions.
I tried.
Meanwhile, Newt, Dixie is like, with her hands, and is like, wow, she's a really good mime to a degree, and as you are completely unimpeded by the idea of what is being projected, what would you like to do, if anything?
Newt's gonna go back and peek into the room. And just see the shit room.
It's, the dungeon's a little messier than you remember it over the last 2 minutes. Machete. Oh, go ahead.
So this is what type of weird kinks happen in dungeons?
Where's our XP?
2
Thank
2
you.
experience points. 1 for each eyebrow. Alright, Machete, meanwhile, moves away from the were-rat and walks out like somebody who just watched his, like, car explode in front of his apartment. he just walks forward a little bit, and under his breath he says, "Vichetti is going to have to clean this." In a little bit of a horrified state. Meanwhile, Titus looks over at the were-rat over here, and he says, "Adamar, have them stand down. We're done here." And Adamar stands up right in front of the shroud, growling at her, and he looks over his shoulder. And he says, but cousin, if we surrender now, we'll all be fucked. There's no way out but fighting." And Titus is like, "Do you not see what's currently in me right now?" Snooty, do you want to say anything as Adamar turns to look at you?
Rat man, I frued up.
Fuck, as this is going on, Desi, what would you like to do, if anything?
I am going to slowly walk back into the room and then stand over here and then gently cough into my hand and then kind of make a show as I pull out my backpack and go, "I have a backpack full of the rockets and I will put them in this brazier. Now, we have really seen the shit hit the ceiling, but you know, this will be a different kind of fiery pain. Like, no, sort of like shit adjacent, like a burning ring of fire, except everywhere."
Did you subtract the dragon rocket you already used from your inventory, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check. So you're making an intimidation roll. I'll give you advantage on that, because everybody just saw what happened there.
Thank you.
Hey, there you go. Let me give Adamar a will save. Oh.
Whoa.
Adamar does not look like he looks like he's kind of like a cornered creature right now, and he doesn't look like he wants to deal with the situation, but he's definitely, like, his approach seems to have written Titus off. Like, he's now just coming at it from the position of, like, so he's looking around and thinking, like, and he's looking at the Shroud, and Shroud is just, like, holding her whip out, and Vichetti has taken note of this and is coming around the table. So Adamar decides... The other were-rats, they've given up. This one gets down on his knees and puts his hands up. This one has just stayed prone on the ground, like, whatever. Life is meaningless. I'm shit-faced rat. This one over here, he basically, like, does the same. He gets down on his knees and raises his hands, like, okay, I give up. Like, this is fucked. Like, I don't want to get more fucking poo-splosion and punchies. But Adamar, he looks like he's kind of, like, considering something. Newt and Dixie, anything from either of you while you're in the doorway, or do neither of you want to do anything but just watch what's going on in this room?
I can attempt another detachment.
Sure, give me another athletics roll, please.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Oh, you did it! You did. You beat it. Dixie, congratulations! You detached from Newt.
Yes.
Newt, what are you doing?
So Adam's not showing sign of wanting to stand down.
He looks very much so like a creature about to try to make a runner.
All right. Did I not have any ammo for my sling?
Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna be too, like, oh no, you sure you have enough tiny rocks, Newt?
Well, it won't let me use it because that's what I was gonna do. Because it says no ammunition applied.
Goodness gracious! So it won't let you do the strike because
Yeah.
there's no ammunition.
There's no ammunition.
Oh,
I need ammo mission.
God
Silver,
damn it.
I need ammo mission.
Oh my god. Alright, well, you're fucking... Hold on, let me... hit that button. Oh, god damn it, son of a bitch. Alright, let me just quickly grab fucking rocks. Let me just sift through the browser, get some fucking... Consumable type, ammunition. Fucking Jesus Christ. God damn it. Oh, what even the hell? I swear to fuck. Sling bullets? Yeah, sling bullets. Okay, well that's what we're adding here. I guess that's what it's called. I suppose that applies. Sorry. Hold on, everybody. The fucking Pathfinder module thing doesn't want me to let you guys fucking... There you go. You have 20... You have 30. 30 sling bullets. It's reasonable that you'd be able to carry that much. So, go ahead, and now you should be able to assign... There you go.
Come on, shake out.
Okay.
No.
All right. Perfect. Your hands and feet go back to normal.
They're back.
they swap. They return to their original, and I would assume that's what fucks up your slingshot.
Yeah.
You're like,
as I'm like getting it ready with my foot, it like becomes my hand again, and I'm like, ah! And it just goes flying across and like hits like the random wall that no one's near.
Meanwhile, as Adamar, he looks like he's lining up something, and he dashes forwards to try to go towards the door. So as he passes by you, Desi, do you want to do anything to stop him, or are you still just holding those explosives there? Because everyone else in the room has basically given up. All these other were-rats have surrendered.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to put in my fang shears.
Okay, and then what?
I'm going to bite him in the leg.
Alright, in an attempt to slow him down.
I will initiate trip attack.
Alright. Let's move Desi out of the way for now. Desi dog.
A shampoo, and then...
Okay.
A shampoo?
That does not hit. Unless you
No!
like to goblin bullshit.
Goblin bullshit, go!
Go ahead, reroll. Oh, so close. And you are slow. You try to reach out to strike Adamar to keep him from yanking his way free of the depths of the dungeon. Shroud is going to turn around and make her best attempt to try to stop him with her whip, but yeah, you're slowed by some magical force that prevents you from getting a hold of his leg, even though he just passes through your mouth. Like, if you weren't slowed down by whatever magical bullshit just hit you, you probably would have grabbed to his leg, but he just barely manages to get out of your grasp. Shroud turns around and tries to grab him with her whip, which I will do the boop, and she fails. She cracks at the air, but he ducks under it, and as he starts running forwards, Newt, do you have any reaction to this?
He's running at me?
Yeah, he's heading to the door, the only way out of this space.
Okay. Yeah, I do have a reaction.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Hold on, wait, how many level 2 spells do level 1 spells do I get? Is it just 2?
You have one use of each of these ones that you've been able to use, basically. So you could...
Okay.
You could use Protector Tree and Heal, or Worms
Yeah,
Repast.
I'm gonna summon Protector Tree right in front of the door.
You're just gonna block the door with a tree?
Yes.
Kiri, thanks. Hey, guess what? A goblin is summoning a door tree. You're here just in time, Kiri. By the way, those of you who are not aware of her, Kirime, also known as Kiri, from Dan Underland, is a very good friend of mine, wonderful mod on my channel, and an awesome player in my campaigns. She's very lovely, talented artist, just an all-around great Aussie lady, so I highly recommend if you guys would be willing to do so, give her some love and some follows. But moving forward, Newt, I'm pretty sure there aren't any roles aside from chat's role in this regard.
Yeah. So chat, I'll need chat's role, but Newt's gonna be like, Jerry, I need your help, and then like raise her arms up, and the stone's gonna split, and a tree's literally just gonna grow out of the dirt of the ground.
All right, give me an excellent. Oh, we have an 8 from chat. Do you want that to be goblin bullshitted, or are you going to stick with it?
I mean, Krieger is already ready for goblin bullshit, so I mean, I guess I have to.
All right,
So.
another roll from chat, please.
Wait, hold on. Jerry wouldn't put up with those numbers, okay?
Oh, it's a
See,
9 instead of an 8. There you go.
That's much better. Newt does not know how to count, but I think 9 is higher than 8.
You solidify again. You're no longer transparent. What's with these duplicates today? What the fuck? Also, I look forward to seeing the rivalry that grows from Newt's distaste for Manticore jelly and Desi's intense love for it eventually. So
Manticore jelly is so good.
the tree isn't large enough to impede movement through its square. It also says. Yeah, but considering the roll as a 9, I'm going to go ahead and say that it will slow his advance for sure. He's going to try to, as he's running forward, like he's dashing at an incredible speed.
Yeah,
so as you said,
but
go ahead.
But if I'm blocking the entire door, if I just widen my stance, he has to hit me to get through door. And if you read, the tree blocks any hits.
You fucking blue eyes white dragon me, Jasmine. Dixie, would you like to contribute to halting the fleeing attempts of this were-rat?
Yeah, can I come smack him on the back of the head?
Do you want to move into the room as he's rushing forward before the tree gets up and do that? Is that your plan? Or
I mean, at this point, the tree's probably already there, huh?
You have 2 options. Well, you're kind of acting simultaneously. So, like, if you were like wanting to move into the room to help,
let's try. Why don't I roll for it to see if I actually manage to get through, if I get stuck, or if I can actually do it.
So,
what's up, Jess?
Once she enters the 5-foot space, doesn't she just get pulled to me?
Oh yeah.
Isn't the magnetism off?
No.
No.
Oh wait, so Adam, we don't even need to do the tree because Adamar runs forward and goes, whoa!
Just utilize the magnetism to launch the power of me getting sucked into you. The fucking it should launch you forward with enough power to just knock him out, I think.
Oddbob also, thank you very much for the raid. That we appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you settle in and enjoy the goofy goblin bullshit at hand. Okay, so Dixie, do you still even want to go through? Or do you want to just wait on the other end just in case with something, if something comes to pass?
Well, since let's do a common sense roll. Isn't that a thing? I heard someone did that before.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do that?
We're gonna call it your will save.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I decide not to go in just because of what happened before. I might be dumb, but Dixie is not. So we're gonna have her back up and sort of try to prepare for anything that's going on. No. I have to wait.
Frank
I'll
tells
have
you to stay back.
You gotta DM that to me.
Dixie, you move back, and what would you like to, in case Adamar comes into your area of influence, what would you like to ready as an action if he does, which is highly unlikely, but still just something to keep in mind if he does end up breaking through.
Do you know that thing that I told you before about the caveman bonk?
Yeah.
Where like you just drop your fist on their head and they just.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and ready that, I guess.
All right. Perfect. I love it. Good. So Adamar, as he rushes towards you, you bring up the tree behind you. You pull your hands out and are like, "No go, sir!" And he smashes into you because as he runs forward, he's looking for a way to dodge, and then some sort of magical magnetism just whoop right in front of him, and he looks at you confused for a minute and tries to pull away from you, which will incite a athletics roll. Oh, god damn it. And then if the medium tree, blah blah blah, whenever an ally is hit by a strike, the tree interposes branches and takes the damage first. So as Adamar sits there struggling against like he's trying to pull himself off of you and has no idea what the fuck is going on, and as he tries to swipe at you, branches come down from the tree and block his blows, and he just looks frustrated as shit, and he pauses, breathing heavily, his chest basically super glued to you, closes his eyes, and raises his arms and says, "I surrender." Newt.
I
Pablo,
surrender. I'm Newt.
Wait, is that his actual name?
He
2
said, "I
XP.
surrender."
Just take your 2 XP. Just take it. Take your dirty fucking 2 XP. Just sit in your corner and
But
think about what you've
He
done.
said he said I surrender. So he must be a knight because he's Sir, and his Latin name must be Render.
His name is Surrender, the greatest
yeah,
knight
yeah.
in the land. Clearly he is an honorable foe.
It has been an honor fighting you, Sir Render.
We do not meet many, Rakdo, royalty.
He looks down at you with a grimace of like, and Snooty, we are with the last word of the session before we end our session tonight. Is there any other last thing that you'd like to do or say before we call an end to the evening's events?
Desi, Newt,
Yeah?
Snooty, Dix, I fruit
Uh-huh.
up.
That's okay.
no.
Here.
We're in a silver campaign. It happens.
She's gonna hand her her canteen, her water skin,
Thank you.
and then some soap.
And as you guys,
She's gonna drink it and then spit it out all over Titus, going Blah!
In no
Newt-
swamp water or stew.
Newt just realized that you said her name, and so she goes, "Ah!"
oh my god! All right,
Why,
so
why do you startle me like that, Snooty?
oh my god! All right, no, that's it. No, we're done. Session over. Session end music.
Continue. More.
It's louder than anybody else. Session music. Go, drown them out. Drown out the fucking goblins.
Snooty, what's wrong?
Newt, why?
Snooty, stop it!
Newt, you stop.
No! Snooty!
Newt.
Ah!
Newt, what are you doing?
Ah!
What?
My voice hurts. Just a little
Bit of goblin ASMR for you guys. Snooty.
She said it so quietly, it didn't even pick up.
Oh, damn. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for joining our goblin ASMR. Also,
Oh,
When I ring the newt, you know it's done.
Not.
oh my god. Alright, well... Yes, thank you. Congratulations, players. It was a little touch and go sometimes in that encounter, but... Snooty, you made a very good call intercepting Titus, being the limp-wristed noble that he is. That was a very good way to potentially counter some hazardous experiences there. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining
Yeah.
us. And thank you, Ash, for your quick thinking, and thank you, FB, for your quick thinking, and thank you, Jasmine, for
thank
your
you.
quick thinking, and thank you, Dixie, for your absolute irrepressible.
I did nothing.
Hey, you totaled those swords. That was
I
just like
did.
it was an overwhelming level of.
Yes! What the power!
So,
Eh.
a reminder to everybody, if you guys are interested in following these wonderful people, please do so. I would really appreciate it if you could drop a follow and some engagement on every one of us. We are all streamers here on the platform, and we all do our absolute best with what we have to give you the entertainment we can provide. Tonight was very great for support from all of you towards Effie's channel. And I really appreciate the care and compassion you guys showed her after she was hacked last night, and we went through a really rough ride of making sure that we could get her account back, and just working on every aspect of things. So it was very hard on Effie, and I hope that Effie did tonight at least help alleviate a little bit of that with this session.
Yes. Oh god, it was. I spent most of the first half of the session crying and eating dinner, and I just want to say thank you guys. I really appreciate it, and I don't know what to say. I'm gonna do announcements and stuff hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow, again, we're gonna just be streaming Aether. After that, we're just gonna have a watch party. We're gonna watch the movies. We have some picked out, such as The Edge and Kubo. So make sure that after Aether, I think Aether gets done at what 10, 11. We'll be just watching some movies and having a nice relaxed time for Labor Day. Again, thank you you guys so much. If I think about it too much, I'm gonna start crying, and I don't want to do that again because I've already done that twice on my own stream.
That's
It's like
fair.
it's my party, and I'm gonna cry if I want to.
It's okay. You don't have to say
yeah.
anymore, but if there's anything else you want to say.
No, I just love you guys very, very fucking much. And if you're not in the Discord, please remember to hit ! Discord to get back in because it got deleted and we're rebuilding it. So, I would love to see you back in there. And, I love you guys very much. I'm just shut up now before I start crying.
All right. To that effect, do you want to find us a raid target, or do you want me to hunt that down tonight?
You pick this time. I always pick.
Okay, perfect. Then I shall do so. And as I look for that, just a reminder to those of you in the Discord, yes, please do rejoin Effie's... Discord. In the stream, please do rejoin Effie's Discord if you have the opportunity to do so. It would be very, 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 very appreciated. We did have a really bad hack last night on her end, and we also got some really shitty hate raids during D&D last night on that front, on all of our Discords and during the broadcast. So, all the work that you guys have done to counteract that horrible toxic bullshit has been absolutely, invaluable. We are absolutely... the support that has come in response to... Sorry, it's like, who the fuck do I raid? Half of them are in sleeping only.
I know, that's a
Hey,
my
I
problem.
DM'd you Silver, don't worry.
Oh, okay, sweet.
I DM'd you a game developer that I'm friends with, makes cool shit.
Sweet, sure. We can give it...
I said if you didn't find anything.
Yeah. No. That's totally fine. No, we can totally... If you've got a new friend that we can see, then that'll be good, because, literally...
It's not even a new friend.
Well, new to
Honestly,
me.
you guys.
Yes, every VTuber I was like, I should go raid them is literally asleep on their stream right now. So I'm just like,
Are we doing
okay,
sleep streams now?
that's what everybody wants to do to take
Well,
advantage of
it's
September, apparently.
September.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I mean, whatever.
Right.
Whatever people want to do, they do their thing. It's a little rough for the raids, but I still support folks. So, anyways, moving onwards. Yeah, with that in mind, let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and raid this little fellow here that you got going on there, and
Good caption.
it's me,
That's-
the bad speedrunner. Oh, does he do speedruns too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I love it. Ooh, he does System Shock. I'm gonna have to say hi. Anyways, yes, love you all. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm gonna do a little quick check-in with my wonderful players, and then we're gonna go ahead and raid on out. So, before I do that, and again, one more reminder, please join the Discord if you haven't already. Effie's Discord was deleted by hackers, and we would really appreciate it if you could bring those numbers up again. And it's where you're going to get the most announcements and interaction from her, so if you guys like the content you see on Effie's channel and like to engage with the shit she does, please make sure you're part of the Discord, because that is the best, absolute best way you're going to get up to date on anything regarding her stuff, so please do so if you can. But to that effect, let's start it off. Honey, did you enjoy once more getting to play Dixie?
Of course, I literally always enjoy Dixie. What do you mean? I think it's been weird because like I really like doing Dixie, but like at the same time, I think lately I've been writing off of like the oh shit, these people are like nice to me and we're like accomplishing stuff, and like I really want to get back into that just kind of shit-eating bastard energy again, where she's all upset at the other ones and isn't necessarily ready to, you know, be super good friends with all of them. But we haven't gotten there yet. We've been running through shit, and you know, I'm having fun playing as another goblin. You know, it's been enjoyable. I'm just and I don't mean this in like a bad way or anything. I'm excited for the, you know, encounter here to end so I can be an asshole again. Momentarily.
Don't worry, we'll be able to facilitate that return. It's been a pleasure having you, and I love your character, and the dynamic is very amusing, so I'm sure we will find many more opportunities to reinsert you after a refreshing reinvigoration of your asshole energy. That I'm just gonna give
You
myself-
really
I mean,
need to
you
just
literally
listen to your
just
own
do it
words.
to yourself. I don't know why you act like surprised.
Just take the 2 XP, shut the fuck up, and I'm gonna check in with Jasmine. Jasmine, did you enjoy your nudie shenanigans again tonight? Fuck.
Yes, I always love playing Newt. There's just something great about just having a character who's just so heart of gold, but just so not smart. Like, she just wants to help everyone and loves everyone. And is just so oblivious all the time.
You know, that's fair. And I appreciate you being here, Jasmine, and I enjoy the joy that we can experience together from all this. And please, a reminder again to everybody in the audience, if you could follow not only Honeyoni Twitch, but Jasminian Devils, The Art of Ash, and I suppose myself, Silver Kestrel Studios. I'd really appreciate that. There is also a legacy list there of people who have been involved in the project that it would be very nice of you to support, and a good portion of the artwork that isn't related to the goblins themselves and the overlay assets are done by a very talented artist named MWBDZ, who is a good friend of mine and also will occasionally make guest appearances as NPCs in this session stuff, so that's probably going to be coming up again at some time here soon. So look forward to that. I won't tell you when it's happening, though, because I prefer to surprise you all when he does his voices, because he's a very good voice. He does some really good voices, and it's just fun energy when he does the guest characters. So, and also, please make sure that you give love and support to The Art of Ash for her wonderful work as such a talented artist for this stuff. And she did a little bit of a sketch while she's working on some VR shenanigans in the background here that I posted before, but I'll copy it again. So if you guys, there you go. That commemorates today's session. If you want to take a look at it.
Diddy, I threw up.
But speaking of the art of Ash,
Oh my God.
Ash, how did you enjoy tonight's session, huh?
I enjoyed it very much. I love our goblin games. I get so hyped for them. Like today, like I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it unless I rested up. So I was glad I had that moment. I fucking love this so much. I love this game so much. I love you guys. I'm so fucking distracted by our fucking own personal chat in here.
They're being horny and gay. Help.
You like it, don't complain.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. You're right. I love it. Anyways, but thank you, Ash, for playing Snooty once more. I always love the energy you bring with her goofy pursuit of celebrity status. It's fucking amazing. And last but not least, Effie, how did you enjoy once more getting to take the reins of Desi and making snap MacGyver decisions that literally have made me consider you just MacGyver Goblin Edition at this point?
I personally love playing Desi because I have several characters that are sort of just like little idiots that run around. But Desi is special because she's not a little idiot, but she still follows little idiot rules, which means you get things like, I'm gonna holy mustard gas a whole ghoul colony, or you gave me a bit of twine. I'm gonna go make fucking trip mines. Or I have a science log and now I know why they call him Oleg. Like, it's just I love it because it's like being an idiot but breaking the fourth wall. And so it's kind of funny because it's sort of like mixing water and magnesium together. Doesn't matter what's gonna happen, it's gonna be dramatic and flashy, even if it kills you.
Speaking of, actually, mentioning Oleg, he didn't get a chance to be introduced in this session, but we actually have a portrait for him now. So bam, there we go. There is Oleg, the half-orc neighbor boy, in all his glory.
Oh my god, it's just Superman, but as an orc.
Yeah.
It's oh my god.
Yeah.
Just put a pair of glasses on it and it's Clark.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I can't believe this.
Take me by the hand, take me to the land. Oh, Oleg.
Well, I love it. Anyways, yeah, we have a couple of awesome extra art additions that were added by NWB to the pool of this stuff. So
He's so handsome.
He is a handsome boy. A reminder to everybody out there as well, if you guys like what you see and really enjoy this Clork Kent. Oh, War Bandit, come on.
That was pretty good, actually.
That was really good.
No.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. A reminder, if you guys are interested, you can keep support, like, the bullshit pool is how we primarily raise funds for this project, but, if you guys like what you see and want to help contribute, there is also a Patreon for my studio, Patreon/Silver's Kestrel Studios, that you can go to. If you want to join up on that, you get access to our beta documentation for the stuff that we've been working on, along with, I'm also going to be posting the Goblin Bullshit Pool on there, so if anybody wants access to it for their own games, the Bullshit Pool will be available to patrons. Sorry, there was a weird noise in my office, and I got spooky. I think I'm okay, though. Stop! God damn it, all the fucking horny in this chat. Anyways, moving onwards,
Maybe we should just raid out at this point. I mean, you're getting too flustered to continue.
Shut up. I have a few more quick things to say, and then yes, we will raid on out. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate you. We are going to eventually this whole module and everything we've been making for it will be available for free through Foundry, and then you guys will be able to use it if you have a Foundry account and use it through all that shenaniganry. So it's we're developing it into like an attached module, and I'm basically going to put it in front of Paizo and be like, look what I did with your setting. Did you like it? Let's see what comes of that. So, but yeah, for the time being, thank you all for being here. Eventually we'll get that published and be able to engage with that stuff, so I look forward to it. Love and appreciate all of you out there. And I don't think there's anything else that really needs to be touched on aside from just another quick general reminder. Please rejoin Effie's Discord. She got hacked and it got deleted. And another just really big thank you to the wonderful people out there who've made so many contributions during the broadcast. Damn it. So that this shit did the wheezy and the heezy maneezy. Anyways, raid time.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, a little bit.
Why are you rushing?
What are you rushing for? Hold on.
Stop it. We're in public. Alright. We're gonna raid Private CB. Is that what his tag is? Or is it just PVTCB?
I have no idea. I know him as Captain Caption.
Oh, okay. Captain Caption. Let's go ahead and say hi.
I don't... Yeah.
Let
me at Silver here.
It's... Would you... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Anyways... sorry, everybody in chat. They're being little shits in the group chat, and I'm gonna go ahead and deal with that in the moment. But for the time being, love you all. Thank you all so much for joining us. A reminder, if you want to watch our previous sessions, you can do so here at the link provided, or you can follow all the wonderful people who are part of it. And we just love you all very much. So look forward to seeing you tomorrow for Aether Chronicles, which will be streamed on possibly every single one of our channels, but also maybe just Honey Oni, The Art of Ash, and Effie the Cat. But I would really appreciate it if you tuned in to all of their channels during tomorrow's Aether stream at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, because we have some fun shenanigans in store. Outside of that, however, yep, we love you all, and Goblins, say goodnight as we ride out.
Good night, you fucks. We love you.
Good night. Have a good night.
Night.
I'll see you later. You're very
Snooty,
welcome.
good night.
Goodbye. Thank you so much.
Nude,
I
good
love
night.
you all. Join the Discord. Tomorrow is Aether movie night. Bye.
Yes, remember... Shit.